is but a taste of the dark side.
Bam! What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's here. Let's see, I'm posting the links to this out. This is a late, very late night stream for me. Well, technically it's morning for me. I'm sleeping during the day. I'm back on my vampire schedule, which is how I prefer life. It just feels like I'm missing out on so much during the day sometimes. But I don't even know if anyone's here yet posting this out into the universe. I just wanted to play some more. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to give everyone a little bit of time to get in here. Let's switch out so I can get mission. You're skipping frames? Fucking A, man. Even at night, my internet doesn't work. Alright. Let's go, ladies. Let me try to see. I'm trying to find stream manager. There we go. Let's see. Wow, 13 people are here. Thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I see how like blurry it is. Hopefully it's like I don't know.
Huh?
Hopefully it's not too terrible. I apologize if it is, though.
What can I do?
Come on. There we go. Fixed. Okay, good. You're skipping badly. Ugh, I still am. I don't see the boy on any of these. Oh, I guess we can still loot. What does this data pad say? Oh, 42 people watching. What's up, everyone? The Twisted Rancor Trio? I don't think that's it. You have recorded coordinates for the star map? Okay. Whatever. Let's loot this place.
Simple.
Let's see.
What can I do?
Yeah, see, lightning comes in handy. Lightning is great. You got banned on Discord. Oh no, I'm sorry. How do you even get banned on Discord?
What can I do?
Come on. Gosh, there's just doors everywhere.
Yeah?
Let's see.
Gotcha.
Unlock. Is that him?
Who are you? What do you want with me?
I'm Luke
Are
Skywalker.
you
I'm here to
working for
rescue
my
you.
father?
I'm here to rescue you, Shen. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'm here to rescue you.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. The fate of Nurik's daughter,
Thank
Rahasia.
you.
She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
How can I get you to come with me?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped. My father thinks the Sandrals are thieves and liars who follow him here to Dantooine just to steal what he has earned for himself. My father is an egotist and can be violent at times, but I think he still cares for me. Rahasia's father seems to be falling into the same pattern as mine. They're both too unreasonable to be talked to about the other. I think the only hope Rahasia and I will ever have is if we can escape both of them. Please, find Rahasia and speak to her. Get her to flee this place with me.
Gosh, these people are needy. I know he doesn't even have a bathroom. Poor guy.
Gotcha.
Well, while I'm here, I might as well continue to loot this place.
Gotcha. Simple. Gotcha.
Alright, I guess I basically explored everywhere. I guess we go back to the front of the house. You named your character Keanu Reeves? Of course I did, because Keanu Reeves would be perfect to play Revan. Thank you for the follow.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Alright. Let's go tell the boyfriend. Can't believe these people don't solve their own damn problems. Where'd that guy go? Where's his room at?
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Alright, let's go see Rahasia.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia! Well, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us. You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right, we should.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father.
Mr. Sandro!
Nurik.
Alan!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Casus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to that Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandral harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy!
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl! You think to make us stand here, then?
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, darling. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids. I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Yes?
Well, they were whiny little bitches, weren't they? Ah, thank you.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
He's so
We should
little.
consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found.
Thank you.
They began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be other
Thank
planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manam, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Alrighty.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Ooh, I want to turn everyone to the dark side.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning on Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alrighty.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Fine. Don't talk to me. Talk to Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems. There might be something to what she said.
You mean you believe her story now?
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know, and that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
So he sacrificed you to save his own hide? Kind of like how you came to Taris in the...
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
When time comes, you'll know what to say, Mission. I think he deserves a swift kick in the groin.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to...
Alrighty. Where's that thing? I have 10 red crystals. Let's see, what other missions do I have? Quest for the Starforge, Basilisk, Canderous. Jedi have said that you will accompanied by Jedi. Mandalorian Raiders. Okay, I think this one... What was it? I have to, like, go out by the ships, but I can't have any weapons, right? And I have to be by myself. I think that's right. I haven't run into those, like, the murder mystery thing. How's the whole sleep schedule? What is sleep? I don't know what that is. Let me see. How many paths to the damn south are there? just need to go find those Mando things. I wish I could do like fast transit. That bridge. Mission, come on, out of my way. Isn't this it? I just have to be here without my armor? Or without my weapons? No? Alright. I guess not. Maybe we all have to be there without our weapons. Let's just try it.
What can I do?
Maybe it's those other swoop bikes.
What?
I don't know. I guess we'll just wander around trying to find the Mandalorians. There's those other bikes that are in another area that I can go stand next to, I guess. Okay, not there. Let's go to a different area.
What?
What's that?
So this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
What?
Yes?
Ooh. Thank you. I got a lightsaber. Oh, is that one blue? Come on.
What?
You, Sean. Let's make this quick. What can I do?
Alrighty. I haven't found the people that one of them died. Like the murder, I didn't find that one.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Monies.
Yes?
Arlen Matali.
Enjoy the time you have here on Delta.
That's weird. I didn't run into those people that, like, you try to solve the murder. Anyone in here play this know what I'm talking about? I mean, it's not on my list of quests.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what you're famous for. So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you. What did you expect of the Sith? But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember, Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Well, fine then.
Hey there. What can... All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerga Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
Alrighty.
How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Discouraged why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
You aren't allowed to love?
Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things.
You don't sound very convinced.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Who was you on good terms with? You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never tried to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
You sound very sad when you say that. Are you saying you no longer feel love? But if a Jedi were to love, surely it wouldn't all be bad.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission. How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order. For this you deserve the highest praise.
Let's go talk to the Jedi Council one more time, and then I guess I'll go back to my ship and talk. Hey, thanks.
May the Force be... Padawan, I must speak with you. You are now one of the Jedi, an order with a long and glorious past. A past we should all be aware of. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
I'm eager to learn, Master Druvok.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exarch. Like Malak and Revan, Exarch was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exarch was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does it have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
Sounds like a big mistake. But we ended up in the war anyway.
Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, But there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict so soon after the war with Exarch. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
So Revan did the right thing. So how did Revan fall to the dark side?
Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. A third of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
Where did they disappear to?
Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
Where did Revan get the ships from the for the Sith fleet?
Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
So what happened next?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers.
Hey, thank you.
Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
What can I learn from Revan's history?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. May the Force be with you. Greetings, young Padawan. As chronicler of the... You should ponder the hit... This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a Master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. May the Force be with you.
Let's talk to Yoda.
Greetings, young.
Okay.
As chronicler, you should ponder. May the Force be...
Okay. Let's go around and let's get back to the little Yoda. I can't talk to Yoda? Oh,
You must not fail in your mission.
Oh, I
Find
can't
the
even
star
see him.
maps that lead to the Starforge. This is the only way to stop Malak and his Sith followers. You and Bastila are the galaxy's last desperate hope.
But beware that dark side. Bastilla will guide you, but she herself is young and new to the ways of the Jedi. You must help her as much as she helps you.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
It is well that you are still alive, Padawan, in that you have not yet managed to fail us completely. Why is it that you are now bothering me instead of seeking out the Star Map? The Sandrils and Matalis have been at odds ever since they came to this planet, and have been making my life difficult the entire time as well. Now Alan Matali accuses Nurik Sandral of stealing his son, Shen. Nurik Sandral's own son, Cassis, has been missing for a while now. We do not know what has happened. Alan is rash enough and stupid enough to start a war over any imagined slight. We would resolve this. We have too few Jedi to spare. It must be resolved peacefully. Their estates are both located to the south of the Enclave. The Sandral fairly far. It would normally be your duty to assist in such matters, but your primary task takes precedence. If you are stuck on the planet for a while, you may investigate. I would recommend starting at the estate of Alan Matali. You have a mission to attend to, Padawan. As much as I may wish it otherwise, you are our only hope. The Council has placed the fate of the galaxy within your hands. I pray both you and Bastilla are able to emerge from this ordeal as servants of the light. May the Force be with you, young Padawan. It is well that you are still... So you heard about them, did you? They've been harmless up till now. It's tragic that someone had to die before we took action. You have our leave to deal with the murdering Mandalorian raiders, should you encounter them.
May the Force be with you.
Alright, fine. Let's go back to the ship. Hey, what the heck?
How can I help? Then I suggest we move...
Yeah, what do you want? You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now. If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small...
Hey, thank you.
...gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake. The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on the side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that. Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it.
After a second, it started spraying fire. Thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely
There's
by
69
surprise.
people watching.
Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed. We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
It's weird not seeing Kreia in there. No handmaiden in here. Where's Mission?
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zaha.
I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble to get all tingly inside too. Oh, I want to ask her this was just going to piss her off.
What? No, of course not. Anyway, in many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Perhaps it's just reasoning for those acts you don't accept. Are you saying the lightsaber is innocent of killing? Millions dead.
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must. How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Tatooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why should anything about the Jedi do seem strange to you?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
Why should anything the Jedi do seem strange to you? It's none of your business, frankly. They thought it was more important that I help find star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. I've been watching you. You can be cruel and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why? I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying I'm not needed? I'm here and that's not going to change. Get over it. I'm sick of listening to you rant. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you, and I'm not Saul. And just what are you going to do about it? I'm sick of listening to this.
Nothing. Not yet. Just better hope I don't get a reason to. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul. No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
There's mission.
Hey there. What can I... All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we
What's
have
up, Yellow
time,
Flash?
I'd like to go talk to the Zerga Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now. Hey there. What can... No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working on. Here you go. I'll just add it to our inventory. Anything else you need? Want to practice your skills, eh? Sure, I'll play a few hands. Just for practice, though. I don't want to bet with you.
Ah, dang it. Yay, I won! So the goal of this is to get to 20. Kind of like blackjack. And it's whoever gets to win 3 games first wins. 1, 2. Okay. Got so close to winning there. Does anybody know what planet I go to next, now that I'm leaving Dantooine? Do I go to Tatooine or Manan? Aw, thank you. Oh, she's gonna win. Mustafar. No. I can always Google it. Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manan, Korriban. Do you know anything? Nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. You'll have to tell me more eventually. That may be, but not today. Okay. Oh shit, is what's her face on this damn ship? I didn't see her, did I? I have to go talk to that cat lady, don't I? She's not on the ship. Is she one of my party members? Shoot. I almost forgot a person. She in that? Oh no, she's right there.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side has consumed you. It's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay, they're saying Dantooine, then Kashyyyk, then Tatooine, then Manan, then Korriban, then Raqqa Prime. Is that really the order I'm supposed to go in? Let's just try Tatooine. Wow, there's 75 people in here. Hey, thank you.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Dun dun dun. More dreams. Of course, it's given us a vision, like the one we shared in Dantooine.
Of course, it's given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but glowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location. How can I help? What? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms? It just seems odd that they would send me off with without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available. You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one that thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Come on, come. How can I help? I can try. I shall do my best. Calm your mind and remember.
If I do all those, like, hitting on her things, is that what eventually works? Oh, let's go talk to him.
Yes, what's on your mind? Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. That's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Someone's been into the emergency stash of food mission, and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores next time you're in the cargo hold. And this little kid. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate that theft was faster vermin. It looks more of some unknown person has been conducting over to seafoods. They managed to avoid detection by you or their companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship would reveal a stowaway. This appears to be some kind of hidden smuggling compartment. Without proper codes, you will not be able to open it. Where's this little munchkin hiding? You think you hear a soft pattern of footprints behind you, but you stop and listen, they disappear. Anna Senpai does notice me. I'm sorry. I kind of look at the chat from time to time. It's just, I'm trying to focus running around this ship. Where is this child? You think you hear a soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. This little butt of a child is hiding. You think you hear soft pattern footsteps behind you? Your footsteps coming from the direction of the cargo hold. Oh, there's the fucking kid.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Hey, what are you doing here? Where did you come from?
Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin.
Don't understand what you're saying. Calm down, little girl. I won't hurt you.
Mucho Shakapaka. Mucho Shakapaka. Mucho Shakapaka.
Sasha. Your name is
Mucho
Sasha.
Shakapaka.
How did you get on? Try to learn Sasha.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Alright, that's your word for Mandalorian. What do you know of them?
Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin.
I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are all mixed up.
Tonki ba. Tonki ba non tontek.
That panel.
Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba. Tong abuk shami no nok.
I see you or you see me. I need to hear more.
Tonki ba non tontek.
You don't see. No, that's not it.
Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin. Tong abuk shami no nok. Mucho Shakapaka.
Means starship, doesn't
Tong
it?
abuk shami no nok.
Lasha, everything is safe. Say something else, Sasha.
Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek.
You sleep there. Lavis means sleep.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
The panel, all of this, it's your home. Lasha means home. The starship, you mean home.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
You're hiding in the starship. It's your home. I understand.
Mucho Shakapaka.
You've done this before. What is Din?
Mucho Shakapaka.
Something about me. Yes, but what?
Tong abuk shami no nok.
It's something you like. Yes, gonna means you like it.
Mucho Shakapaka.
You like me.
Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin.
Nada abs. You said that when you first found you.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Means hit. Is that it?
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Abs is to hurt. That means not hurt.
Tonki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I wouldn't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
What kind of word is that? Nagish? It's in the phrase.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
It's part of the ship, a room?
Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin.
To chew, to bite. Oh.
Tonki ba non tontek.
She wants food.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
The floor? This means floor.
Kipuna,
She
Bonana
covers her mouth
Kichu.
with her hand. That could be anything. I don't get it.
Tonki ba non. Tong abuk. Mucho Shakapaka.
Yum is food.
Selimo Wanga Kunbitkin.
She wants food. Nago.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
You're speaking now. Nago means now. Now. Before.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
You want some food now. You're hungry.
Tonki ba non tontek. Mucho Shakapaka.
You want me to tell you a story about what?
Tonki ba non tontek.
It means tell me about. I get it.
Tonki ba.
Communicate with Sasa in her language.
Mucho Shakapaka.
Why are you hiding in my ship, Sasha? Not
Selimo Wanga Konbitkin.
You came to the ship before. You were very scared. Why? You let the Mandalorians hid here on the ship. You didn't want to leave the Ebon Hawk as your home. The Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first home anyway. Versus... Why are you so scared of the Mandalorians? They took you before and hurt you? The Mandalorian ship wasn't home. You didn't like it. The Ebon Hawk is not your home. Not your first home anyway. Tell me about your home. Tabbed me. Dantooine. Maybe someone on Dantooine remembers you.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Selimo Wanga Konbitkin. Kipona, Bonana Kichu. Tong Ki Bad. Tong Abuk Shami. Tong Abuk Shami. Tong Ki Bad.
Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this kid. I forgot this part. Hey, thank you.
How can I help?
Can you help me with my little stowaway
I'm
problem?
confident that you can deal with that on your own.
Fucking bitch.
Yes, what's on your mind? Sorry, can't be much help with that.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You think I don't have something better to do? Yeah, what do you want? I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Thank you.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
Dun dun dun.
This is a chance given to a warrior once or twice in a lifetime. The chance to change the course of history in a single act. Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Tatooine is one big desert, with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place is just sand all over. There are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully. Do you have anything else you want to ask? I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice. Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes, especially later. Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice.
Let's go talk to Mission.
Hey there, what can I... Oh, heck, I don't know. Hey there, what can I do? All I know is
I'm gonna get dark side points from telling the little girl not to just leave. Okay, I'll try that. Let me save. I haven't saved in a while.
Mucho shakapaga. Kipuna, bonana. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Dong abuk shami no no.
Oh, did she actually leave? Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll solve that a different way. I'm still trying to get, my dude's still trying to, you know, play up to Bastila. Alright.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I assure you that the fee is not... That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? That's not much information. Could you tell me more? You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn anything different. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka.
Thank you.
That's in Central Anchorhead.
Ooh, I'm only 9 away from my goal.
Ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also...
Thank you.
Talk to the HUD at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them. There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. Well, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect. Possibly even an attempted sabotage by a rival company. Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however. Zerka Corp. I would imagine that, of course, this... Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals. The sand people, they're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I
think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it. The Jawas are scavengers and a bit primitive, hard to understand. They have an affinity for droids. Some of our scientists believe that they may not be native to the planet, but how they got here, they may not even know. As I said, they're hard to understand. They usually end up slaves to the Sand People. They aren't fighters. Good traders, though. I will answer as best. As you wish.
Excuse me, I know I've been it's been a very long time, dear, but aren't you Bastila, Helen's little girl? Yes, it's you. I can see in the eyes. My, how you've grown.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Yes, oh yes, I worked for your father on the expedition 3 years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask if your mother's condition has improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh dear, I just thought. I assumed she had found you when I talked to her last. She was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did you say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill. She told me she didn't say anything about your father. However, I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Why is she glowing? She's here in Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You really should see her considering her condition. I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she's really sick, well, we shall see.
Ucua penki, tang idwama ji, human act in ikatune, chi ita kanki, chana kilikon, chi wak aita kanki, baba Hassan shan, no ba muri rati lai kunka. Ki muri rak. Acua penki, yun patisa, baba Hassan shan. No ba muri rak chiwi aita chiwak aita kan ki chana chupornibo ki muri chiwak aita kan ki chana chupaba Hassan shan chiwi aita ka chon chicha agi inko kimba no ko
What shipment? What are you talking about? Stocking Bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that's what... Excuse me. What did you say? Oh my god. Oh my god, this whole situation, I just saw that Ralph was trending on Twitter.
You here to hunt raid? I work a wrench. Boring. I know it won't kill me.
The Republic is too complacent. If they let Terrace fall,
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you...
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Fozzie without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Should I buy it from her? Hey, thank you. Force her to give it to you? I could.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please. I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. I'll be here. Please don't. You're back. Please. Please hurry.
I'm getting tired. The Dante must study too. Thank you for following. I'm only 6 away, guys, from 2,400. Hey, thank you. Now I'm only 5 away. Do you play Battlefront? I've never played Battlefront. So when I was a kid growing up, my mom never really allowed us to play video games. So I didn't get into games until I was older. I remember playing like the original Mario, but I was at like my mom's friend's house.
Chikun Itahodonga. Takum Justach. Jidu Baduana Nidibobo, Muchashakbak. Jidu Baduana.
I am so tired, and I'm not going to be able to pay attention to reading anything that these people are saying. I'm surprised you're not affiliated on Twitch. Well, I haven't streamed on Twitch in like 2 years, so I really couldn't get affiliated. I think I'm going to soon.
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her. We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
What time is it where you are? 4:04 in the morning. Jawa! It's a little. This is a little. It's just a little. What did you just say? We were... Giants in the Sand will be here long after you, so will Jaws. We will remember you when you are Sand too. Sith!
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Mission.
I'm here.
Bitches try to kill me. I got a crystal. I got some more lightsabers.
How can I help? Sorry. I'm just thinking about my mother. It's strange to hear news after all this time. It's quite distracting. It's not that I look forward to seeing her. I just can't help but wonder what she wants. But perhaps we have better things to do. How can I help? Sorry. It's not that I look forward.
Hey there.
Thank you.
If we have time.
I tried to get work in the mines, but Exarch Corporation is scaling back.
you for the follow. I'm 2 away. I'm 2 away from my goal.
The Zerka Corporation will unload this outpost on some. The Republic is too complacent. You never know what the Sith will do. Look at Terrace. Was there any reason for what happened there?
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization. Only one place that needs dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. The Zerka Corporation office is in the center of Anchorhead. The protocol officer.
Oh, I'm only 1 away.
She might
Holy
offer
crap.
you other work too.
Alerts are loud as fuck. I'm sorry.
You know, I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't want the headache. Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped with your authorization. Sorry. Zerka Corporation is not... Running this installation is difficult enough without fools wandering around getting... See the Zerka office...
HK!
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Sci-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Ukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership. Refusal. It is not desirable for me to reveal core functions while still in the possession of Ukalaka, prospective purchaser. It is sufficient to say that I am a fully capable translator and cultural analyst, and I am also proficient in personal combat. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more, or make inquiries into my history. Neither outcome is beneficial to me. Assurance. I am fully autonomous, but lack resources. I will grant loyal service in exchange for proper maintenance. As well, it is rare that I am able to utilize my full array of abilities. You seem likely to give me the opportunity to do so. Extrapolation. You are no farmer or diplomat. You are armed and comfortable as such. We will mesh well. Explanation. It is rare for a droid to resist an owner in this way. Doubtless the Ithorian considers my stubbornness an embellishment to add interest to a seemingly mundane protocol droid. Explanation. I have been recently fitted with a restraining bolt, if you must know. With it in place, access to much of my memory core is restricted. Not to mention that the fool Ithorian might raise his asking price if he knew more.
Yay! Thank you! I met my goal! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm gonna have to up my goal. You guys are awesome.
Objection. My functions are wasted. Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Okay, have it your...
What?
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it,
Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Warehouse workers have a bad habit of paying off their debts with other people's property, you know?
Thank you. Alright guys, I'm falling asleep. I'm just skipping through this at this point. I think I'm just gonna end my conversation with him. Save. Alright, maybe go to bed. I think I went to bed around this time yesterday. I feel like I should film a video though. I mean, then again, it is Saturday. Alright. Alright, guys. Oh, I'm so tired. Sleep before filming. So, when I do my videos now, like when I'm tired, I actually am not on camera and I just have stuff up on the screen. I saw you guys talking about like the Joe Rogan and The Rock situation. I was probably going to do a video on that and I could share Joe Rogan's video and then, you know, talk about the thing with The Rock. I might do that, but you're right, maybe I should go to sleep. Since I'm getting back into the swing of things with YouTube, you have to kind of train your algorithm, and so you have to have, basically to like get yourself out of the rut, you have to have a video come out every single day for 2 weeks at the same time. So if I miss that, then I'm in trouble. So I might just do it. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out in the stream. Thanks for helping me reach my goal. To get affiliated, I had to stream. I had to have 50 followers, which I am much higher than, so thank you. I have to stream for 8 hours. I'm at 10.25 hours. I had to stream for 7 different days. And yesterday was my 6th day, and since it's after midnight, it's technically my 7th day right now. So hopefully once this stream... Thank you! Once this stream is over, I've met all my goals. So hopefully I get affiliated in it after. Yeah. So hopefully that all works out. But anyways, everyone, thanks so much for watching. These get re-uploaded onto my secondary channel, that's Star Wars Girl Live, so go check that out there. And I'll probably be back later on YouTube or Twitch. Again, So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid. Do I have any friends that are streaming right now? Let me see. I don't know. Is there anyone you guys want to raid? I can pick a random Twitch channel and we can go raid it. Yeah, nobody I know is live. Fucking A, I'm so tired. Alright, I guess I'll just end it. There's nobody that I follow that's live. Anyways, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the Force be with you, because we are really, really, really gonna need it. Bye, everyone.